Okay, so this is how we play our board game. I don't remember the name. But it's our rendition of Candyland. So basically, you're gonna have your board laying flat. You're gonna have all of your pieces, which are just these like little tokens, which you'll see how they correlate once you answer the questions. Except for these two guys, don't worry about those. But you're gonna have everybody that's playing your game to pick a token, and then you're going to move all of the tokens like over here. Well, they're gonna fall down, of course. But then you'll move all your tokens over there to the start, and then you'll move through the game until the end. And you'll have your cards, your color die, and your number die. So when you have your questions, so they're double-sided. There's a picture with like the piece of artwork that are here, and then it has like the question and the answer. So when it's your turn, you'll pick up a card, but you won't look at the back of it, so that way you don't reveal like the answer or the question, and you'll hand it to somebody else, and they'll hold up the card like this, ask you the question, and you'll tell them. So that way you can look at the picture and have the question read to you simultaneously. This is an example of a correct answer and how to move through these when you have the correct answer read from the card.
So you have it facing them. Hoboko is an experimental painting technique. What is the reasoning behind using this technique?
It focuses on the the small details rather than the painting itself. Or is it?
It's the other way around.
On the subject rather than the small details.
Ding, ding, ding.
And then so you'll take your color die and your number die, and you'll roll the color die. So then you have like the pink squares on the board, and then you'll roll the number die, which is 3. So then you'll take your token and you'll move it 3 of the pink squares, and that's it.
Yay.
So these are going to be an example of what to do when you answer incorrectly, so that way you don't progress through the board like super quick.
The Mona Lisa was a part in the rise in the portraiture. What era heavily associated self-portraits with wealth and society?
Neolithic era. So now you would just move, you would grab the color die and you would just roll it, and it lands on our, I think that's our yellow color.
Yeah, it's a yellow.
Yes. So it lands on the yellow color, so then you would just move back one of the yellow spaces, which would be like right here. And that's it. Okay, so this is going to explain the bridge spaces. So we're gonna roll this until I land on orange for the sake of this video. No.
Oh. I couldn't even.
Where was I at?
Purple.
You know what? We're just gonna.
Yay!
Okay.
One orange.
And so, because you're gonna move forward one orange space, you're going to land right there. But because you land on a bridge space, you follow our cloud bridge to over here, and you just go right there, and then you move throughout the rest of the board like normal, but you're just skipping this curve. And also, a noteworthy mention, say that you were actually right here and you landed on one orange again, and you got like, you rolled an orange and a 1 on the die, and you landed right back here. You would have to go backwards and then proceed through the rest of the curve and the rest of the game like normal. So you have to go forwards and backwards along the bridges, no matter what. Not optional. So for you to win the game, you actually need to like go through the entire board, and you also need to land on this orange square, which indicates that you made it to the end of the game. So once you land on the orange, then you're completely done and you won. So